Hey guys, it's Aaron back again here playing part 2 of this Boxing Day 2022 series. Exclusively on ACR or not ACR, PokerStars in 8 at 8 at this particular point in time. So we are going to pop into the $11 Bosky around 4:30 on ACR. That's why I said that. Other than that, we're just going to try to select high quality tournaments and go from there. It is Boxing Day. There's probably a lot of action, soft action happening today. So, fuck yeah. Let's do her. This is an $11 hyper, 8K guaranteed. So, we're expecting like a very large amount of people in it. We were doing really good in this. We're kind of starting to get a little less chips in it, but we're still sitting pretty much. This is broke. These are the incorrect stats. If we want to see what the stats are, we got to go here. We got 1,100 entrants right now. It's only half. We're at half. Jack 6-6. We have a big checking range on this board. Texture, maybe not necessarily at 15. We're probably betting a lot more frequently than, say, 30 big blinds deep. But top set is always good for a check, especially on a 6-6x first big. I'm really happy with it. Ace King 5. This is going to be like a 2. And here we're just going to call, of course. So I'm not doing anything to fuck this up. We kind of Hollywooded there for a sec. With waiting around. Hopefully he jams. Snap. Does he have a 6? That's pretty sick if he has a 6. King Queen. I don't like this. This hand has a lot of showdown. Like, good check back on the flop by us though. I'm gonna mark that to review because like at 15 effective, we play a lot more small bet on boards like that. Whereas at like 80, this is very small. He's actually probably gonna have some leads here. I'm gonna go like generally we go a little bit bigger versus small blind and more polarized. I think actually bigger was better here. I think like 3 would have been better. He has like no jacks, so I'm just gonna keep pounding him down small. Huh. Bad river. Well, all his 6s got there, all his aces got there, all his flushes got there. 8s are in pretty bad shape. He could have sets too. Sets make some sense, but awful play if he had a set. Limp. Still like how I played it. I think small bet is a really good strategy there. Blind v blind. We get a really good board for us. Let's bet 1. I'll look into this 8 hand. 2 pair. Okay. Hopefully he has something here, but I doubt it. 3.6. We'll go 3.6. Ace-high floats there, I really think would be very good. Like the only ace-high floats I could really get behind would be like ace-6 maybe, maybe ace-x with a small pair and ace-5. I think it was ace-5, and I could get behind those. And then maybe I think I like all his pocket 6s through pocket 8s, so that which we had. Probably just want to get it in on the flop for protection. Over pairs are all going to be rejamming at that stack depth, so he doesn't have any over pairs really, except maybe 6s and 7s, possibly. And then yeah, he does have like some suited wheels and stuff like that versus us, due to the fact that we opened a little bit earlier, like hijack. I think he might have some suited wheels in his range. I can look into that though. Let me see here. Small blind versus hijack at 15. Like, what are we doing with wheels? Like, 100%. Like, how do we structure our wheel range here? This is versus, like, a GTO player, too. That's, like, optimally opening on the hijack, and, like, most people won't be. So, like, yes. Like, these suited wheels are going to have a lot of flatting going versus hijack, and then, like, suited 9s, etc. That's probably not a GTO open, but people don't 3-bet enough. Okay, so like his range is like highly saturated in like low suited aces. Not 7s, not 6s or 7s. Like But people, that doesn't necessarily mean in the $11 game they're not going to have those. And then like some of this crap, we got them to fold all this shit. But all right, we can fold this once we get this closed. Caught up, hijack, low jack, middle position, under the gun 120. Under the gun 120. This guy's been pretty aggressive. This is definitely our board. I'm probably going to call once, for sure. I think it's a little too high up check raise. I think check raise hands would be like 10-8. 10-8. Maybe like 9-8. 4-3. 5-3. Okay. Maybe not 5-3. Cut off hijack, low jack. Fold. Call. Check. What was it? What was it? I wanted to look at something. I forget now though. Okay. 2.1. We have 10-2. Oh yeah, ace 2. 3.1 fold. Ace 2 under the gun 120. Where is it? Yeah, I'm right. Did we win that? I wonder. Ace 2 is not a G2 open, but we have a good blocker and people don't 3-bet enough. Looks like we won. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. What did he rip? Did he rip something bonkers? No. I don't think I would personally. Like, cut off first hijack for 25. Like, queen 10 suited maybe fine, but I think it's got to play okay as a flat. Like, you know, like in a soft tournament. I can check that though. Maybe I'm, you know, a shitty player there, but I think it will rip at some frequency. I'm not saying it's awful. Pure call. I would have flatted. Queen Jack gets to rip some. Yeah, that makes sense. Queen Jack has just better blockers, right? Like hijack's, the bottom of hijack's opening range at like 25-30 is going to be offsuit 10, so we really don't want to have a 10 in our hand when we rejam. That makes sense, right? But yeah, like it wasn't like terrible. Like I don't think like he's losing a shit ton of EV by rejamming there. I just personally wouldn't do that very often. Min raise. I do like how I played this the pocket eights there. I think I should have sized up on the flop though. I think my flop bet was a little small. I think we want to go like more like half pot. I went 2 into 5 when I should have went probably 3 into 5. I don't really think that it's going to be a big difference or anything, but I'm going to size up here. Connected 2-tone board. We don't have any hearts. Got like our premium, ultra premium ace X or top pair. So plus, like I think this guy might be a bit of a station. Call, fold. King Jack off folds here. King Jack suited probably mostly wants to call, but I don't really know if we probably wouldn't want to 3-bet this because if he 4-bet shoves, we're probably gonna have to call it off and it'll be like 0 EV. And first population, it might even be a fold, right? So plus, like if somebody squeezes, he folds. I probably can peel. 9-8 king. Do I call or do I raise? That is the question. I think we just call. We have a jack. We have backdoors. Like, allow this guy to call some of his 9x with room to improve. But big blind's also going to have a lot of weaker kings. On the turn, however, I think we just rip now. Could be dead, though. Yeah. Badly played ace-9. Like, I'm going to have the range advantage on this board. Like, almost guaranteed. Um, so, and I have a lot of kings. So, that's why you rip the turn. Like, as a general rule, like, on the turn, when you're going to have like a half pot bet left on the river, just jam the turn. Unless, like, you have like a boat or something. They're like, it's just a total fucking lockdown situation. Like, it wasn't a lockdown situation. And if I call there on the river, we're going to have like a 20 big blind pot. He'll have 11 behind. So it's best to just get all the money in. And, like, if that turn was maybe a 10 or a jack or a queen, he might check. And then we'll jam and then he'll fold. So, like, we get all the money. And, like, it really fucks them up a lot. See, generally, when they barrel turn, they picked up equity, right? And they make the mistake of barreling too big and then, or like maybe not necessarily a mistake, but like it's really hard to play against when we jam when the SPR is going to be 0.5 on the turn or on the river. Sorry, super hard to play against. Slam dunk and min race. We are getting pretty short in this 8K. It's a hyper though, so we're going to be living with short stack play for a while for sure. Oh, the stats went back. Good. Another jam. It's always nice when you get back-to-back jams. People are more likely to call you light if you keep jamming, right? Thinking that I'm out of line. We raised up 20. Yeah, this is a call. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, wow. Wow, we were getting deep there. 214 left. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that tournament. Like, it's just like it's all fucked right up. Like, there's 500 in it, and it's saying there's 200 left. So I was like, what? Like, we're not even close to the money yet. Like, my call's fine. Bottom of range. Fold. 11 hijack. Whoops. Whoops. One more up. Yeah, A7's a rip there. Hijack, I do a lot of that. I fold a lot of those. I find maybe it's a leak. Like on the hijack, I'm folding a lot of weak aces. We're supposed to jam, but it's a really soft tournament. It's only worth like a fifth of a big. It's not like I'm losing a ton of EV. I would have jammed ace 8 there. Ace 7, I probably would fold, and then yeah, it's probably okay. Like, is there any payout implications yet? I doubt it, but yeah, we're at the field. Like, there could be some argument made that folding with half the field left on a plus 0.22 EV jam is kind of okay, but like in these hypers, you generally want to just take every edge you can possibly find. But I remember like the last session I played, I did something very similar, and I folded a 7 there too. And later on, looked into it, and it was not very good. So, all right, so we need a new tourney here. ACR's like a shit show today. There's like nothing really. And we got some really good quality tournaments on the other ones. So this is the only one we're probably gonna play. Yeah, it starts in an hour still, so we're gonna pop into something else. So he jammed for 20 on the cutoff versus us and like low jack with king queen. No, we were under the gun 1. Yeah, cutoff first under the gun 1 at 20. I wouldn't jam it. Ooh, man. Cut off first under the gun 1. Pure call. Thought so. Cut off hijack. Low jack. Up 10. Make it straight. Good. Uh, I really don't block value here, so it's really nice to not block value here. He's got to have a lot more king X. We block ace highs that are checking back. So, okay, what did I want to do? Yeah, 10 versus cutoff hijack, low jack. With the ace four suited there. Yeah, it is a rip. Fuck. These guys are super duper short. Like they're like East King could probably induce here at some frequency, but when they're that short, like. All right, what else do we got on stars? I thought there was like a big 550 or something cool starting. Maybe there's something better than that, but another hyper. Oh, they got this fucker too. No, it's a hyper though. Like we're already playing a hyper. Do we really want to play two hypers? Oh, that starts in 45 minutes. All right. Yeah, that was a good tournament, a good structured tournament. It kind of sucks our ace queen didn't win there. That would have put us in a really good spot in that tournament. $20.22. Call. Oh, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? Fold. Wonder if we ever just rip here. First low jack. This is fucking. I don't like that very much, to be honest. Versus low jack. Button versus low jack, 20. How much does jack 10 want to rip there? Oh, I lost that one too. Okay. Button versus low jack, 20, jack 10 suited. Mix 50-50 jam or yeah. So I jammed the king jack there, but there was a couple guys with like 3 or 4 big blinds on the table. So on the hijack, like 15 hijack, king jack is probably close. Where are you? 15 hijack, king jack off, king jack off. Min. At 14, starts sneaking in. But like there was a couple guys that were like fucking 2, 3 big blinds. Like the big blind had like 1 big blind left or something. Like on the cutoff, it's gonna be almost pure. So like it was fine. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, let's try. Well, that's kind of shitty though, because like we're running out of tourneys that are really good quality to play. They don't really let you like re-enter on here. They got a 1K guaranteed. So they're expecting 100 in this. We're in that. Okay. Speaking around, let's try to explore our options here a little bit. They got a 442K guaranteed here. So they're expecting 500 in that. That'd be okay. Probably in everything they have going. We're in that. Mystery Bounty, Big Shot, PKO. Mystery Bounty. Not really into those. That starts in 25 minutes. Probably pop into that. We always do. Alright. I guess an ACR will pop into this 2K guaranteed. Throw some bullets at that guy. Yeah. So like that king jack, like first most of the table were like just printing by jamming, but there was this one dude that fucking had us covered. One or two of them had us covered, and unfortunately they woke up with something. So I'm not sure exactly what happened, but doesn't matter really. 10-6. Bump it up. About like quarter. Do a pair. Alternatively, it could check back too. I kind of blocked the draws too with a 10 in my hand. I don't know. Jack, what do you got? Jack 10. All right. There's no real getting him off of that unless we like bomb. That's a good one to review. Blind versus blind is kind of a interesting spot to focus on. Yeah. Like I didn't do a lot of studying on that blind reblind for a long time, and then I got that GTO wizard and I started doing drill work on it, and like yeah, blind versus blind, like it's a different spot to play for sure. What do we got? Ace, king, and jacks. Getting short in this one. 34 to the money. King on the river. This one here, I think we had a lot of people. I think we might have went over the 2,000 they anticipated here. Or like, let's check it out. Oh, I kind of want to check out how many were in it. Sky jams for 8.7. We're not in any bubble situation. He's on the cutoff, so it's probably fine. Oh, we only had 90 in this? Oh, never mind. That's the wrong. 132. So yeah, we still got some re-enters to come here. Oh man, that sucks. Two paired. Call's like printing money though. It's a pretty good call anyway. You jam for what? 7, 8? He jams for 8 there on the cutoff. Like, oh, let's see. Ace 5 is making over one big blind there. Ace just have a really good amount of raw equity, like versus the range that he's jamming, which is probably like super wide with like King 5, King 6, and stuff like that. Jack 8, 10 8 suited, 9 8 suited. Like he can jam pretty fucking wide there. So like versus like the lion's share of his range, we're already going to be like 55%, and we already invested 1. So you know we only need like 47% equity to call. Another spot. I don't know if this makes a better check back or what. Check to check. I'm gonna bet small here. Like we'll bet for protection. There's gonna be like some 8-7 suiteds and shit in there. There's gonna be some 9x that might call that can improve, like 9-8, 10-9, Jack 9. All right, this is an action board for sure. Top 2. What's going on here? Min raise. Okay. Like his kings and nines are all like open ended. Check and check, and it's a pretty bad river. Okay. I think I'm gonna pot control this one. That was a pretty bad card. Pot control. Wow. I wonder if our bad run on ACR is going to continue today. Like, we ran so fucking bad on ACR the last week or so. Yeah, check. There's no sense value betting here. Jack 7. Yeah, we just ran very bad on ACR the last while. So 4-bet shoves on 10-5-5. 50 effective with Jack 10. Okay, so fish. What do we got on this dude? Nada. That's kind of odd. This is like the bottom of our limping or the top of our ace-x limping range. What the fuck happened here? Raise 2. Okay. I'm gonna have to mark that to review. There's not much sense in betting here. We don't need any protection at all. We can just let this guy blast. Four, 9. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, pocket 8's there. I bet you it's like close to a call. Like, I think it wouldn't be like terrible. But he rejam versus EP for 10. So the bottom of his rejam range for like 10, 11, 12 big blinds there is probably going to be like pocket 8's itself. So I don't really think we're going to run into many. I don't really think we're going to run into many pocket pairs that we're ahead of, like dominating. We're going to end up flipping quite often at like even money, and we have an EP opener to still worry about. That was deeper. So check and I think this is a good check back spot. I don't really want to get check raised here off of all that equity. Yeah, this is a really good spot to call because this guy's like giving us some fold equity here. 2.7 call fold. Shit. I gotta clean my vapor out again. It's not working so good today. Shit. This fucking thing always fucking dies on me. Personally, I would have min raised ace queen suited. Like, it's good enough to induce there, I would think. Like, I think jamming is probably not the optimal decision. Like, under the gun 12. Go check it out. Check queen jack on ace 8 8. We do have some check backs here. This one actually might like to check. We're going under the gun 12 here and checking that guy's homework. This guy 3x. Fold, I guess. What was it? Under the gun 12. Ace queen. This is a call. I don't get really better queens to fold. So paired board. Oh yeah, like these are all more than okay. Like I thought maybe it would mix some jam, but it's just too good. Like ace queen off pure, but just too good. 7. Okay. Done. What do we got? What? He called. He called Jack 4 off. This is an $11 game. This guy just called Jack 4 off. That's fucking nuts. I'm gonna mark that. I'm gonna mark that to review because I want to watch that again. All right, so we lost that unfortunately. We got this rebuy add-on starting in 15. Jack 4 off. Like, yeah, I guess he was just bored with it. We're in this, I thought. Yeah, we're in it. Do. Supersonic. 6K. Hyper. When's that start? Hour and a half? Hopefully we have room for that. What are we playing next? Why are they all hypers today? They got all these hypers going. Like, I like hypers, but yeah, it's kind of shitty we lost that one. That was a good one. Very quality tournament. All right. When does that hyper start? This one starts in 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Hide hyper. Then they got... Yeah, I'll play the rebuy add-on. Like, I'd rather play like a $10, $15 game than a $3 game. It's just a better use of my time right now. And Hyper Turbos, my edge is going to be less. And these rebuy add-ons are so fucking soft. Top prize is like $400. Like, they usually run with about 100 players. Like, they're so soft. And like, people are just throwing bullets like crazy, so... Oh yeah. Don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna guess this was a mistake. This guy I only have 7 hands on, but apparently I have a note. I don't know if I misclicked something or other. All right. Yeah. I'll be back in 2 seconds here. All right, back again. So yeah, that ace queen earlier, we looked into that. Cut off for son of the gun 1 at 20. King queen off is a pure call. So buddy ripped. You gotta think like what's my range of hands and what am I gonna call with? I don't call with ace jack there. So like you're not getting value from ace 10. You're not getting value from ace jack off. You're mostly only you're isolating yourself versus better hands. Like essentially, I'll probably be calling with like, I don't even know, 9s are probably mixing, and then 9s, 8s or 9s, 9s plus ace queen, 9s plus ace queen, probably be my calling range there. So like when you rejam king queen on the cutoff for son of the gun 1 for 20, when you called, you're fucking dead, pretty much. You're dead. So you're gonna get a lot of folds, but like, why turn king queen into a bluff? Then you get me to fold king 10, king 9, king 8, king 7 suited. Like, you get me to fold all those. You get me to fold queen 10 suited, queen 9 suited. All these hands that you want to keep in, right? Like, there's a lot of hands that you want to keep in when you have king queen. So like, basically you get me to fold everything that you dominate and are gonna win a big pot when I make a pair over yours, and then you're gonna get called. You're fucking dead. Like, the only couple hands that I'm really going to have that you're going to be ahead of are pocket 9s and pocket 10s. And you're not even ahead of those. You're like 45%. And then everything else is, you're just fucked. Like, ace jack suited, I guess, you'd have like 40% too. But Jacks, you're fucked. Queens, you're fucked. Kings, you're fucked. Aces, you're fucked. And ace king, you're totally fucked. Ace queen, you're 40%. So I have now the ace queen off. So, and he was 40%. So 9-5 to a min. Like I'm gonna call because it's a min, and he shouldn't be doing that. And he's pretty fishy. But normally it would fold. Check and check. Trash. We could raise here, but actually I think raising's a little bit better actually. Yeah. I'm gonna mark this. I would like to inspect. Like 6-2-0 there. Like what frequency would we want to raise there? Like it's a pretty bad hand. Pretty damn bad hand. Fold. Yeah, we're supposed to raise that. I'm pretty sure. I think I made a mistake. Because, like, the only way we're ever going to win the pot is if we raise, and we want to raise, like, absolute garbage in that scenario. So it was a mistake. I think it was a mistake. Oh, we had two pair here. Pretty action board, though. Would have been tough to get value. Eight, 7, oh is a call, raise. I got a really fishy guy in the big blind. It looks like he's pretty fishy. This guy looks pretty fishy too. Oh God. Don't do that. Fuck's sake. I think we just want to raise it on the button though. Like 8-7, like 40 effective or whatever. Button 40. Button 40. 8-7 off. No, actually. Not at 40, but at 50 it's pure. So we eliminate 8-7 off from our button opening range at 40. Apparently. This guy's super tight, or else maybe I consider 3-betting here. Probably, like, what? Well, not this deep, probably. Hijack versus low jack at like 60, I guess. Hijack versus low jack, 60. Ace 9, pure fold. Ace 10. Ace 10. Pure. Yeah, like ace 10 would be a really good one. Ace 9 be expanding a little. Mostly we go like suited stuff, like suited 9s, because the bottom is range is offsuit 10s, and then like some of these weaker suited aces. Man, we're playing fucking tight in this one. It's not getting the cards. Check. This becomes like the bottom of a range here, pretty much. Check, check. 72. Overbet. 1.5x pot. Turn. Let's go check, check. He capped his range. We have a lot of bluffs there. We have a lot of Jack X open enders. Maybe like some King 7 type shit. We want to build a pot. We're very deep. Although, on a queen, I think that he probably has more of them. Eight, queen ace. No back doors, no room to improve. To a big bet, I think we can immediately fold this. Too small, we probably... Okay, he misses a mandatory fucking range bet on the flop. This is why I like the EV of calling with these suited hands is even better, you know? Check, 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 check on the river. He never has a... I'm going to go 7.9. I'm overbetting again, like... Two pair, like, he never has a flush. If we got raised, I'm folding, but I just think he's capped as fuck. He might call with the queen. I'm not checking again. Like, I know river two pairs, so we generally use to protect our checking range, but, like, this guy doesn't bluff enough, so, like, just get the value. Get the value. He's thinking long and hard. It's pretty bluffy, like what I did, but... I don't think we got 3 cards to a straight, 3 to a flush on board, so I don't really think that that be overbet spot, but he's just totally fucking capped. Like, he should be range betting flop. Check check turn's fine. And he should be checking back some flushes. But he's never going to. So I think we get the overbet there because I don't think that this player is at the caliber of player after missing a range bet to check back any strong hands on the turn. Thus, 2 pair is the nuts. So, go for max value. Like, so the ones, like, if I were to guess, which I'm not perfect at this by any means, but I think the flushes that he probably want to check back would be like Jack 10 of diamonds would be a really good one. Maybe like, yeah, Jack 10 of diamonds, Jack 9 of diamonds, and then some Ace X of diamonds blocking the calling range would be really good. Maybe like Ace 10 of diamonds, Ace Jack of diamonds, because they really heavily block stuff. I think we could find some checks with those. To protect a range, but like that's more like $100 plus tournament type stuff because yeah, like I don't really think that, like, unless you're playing the top 300 players in the world that are going to pick up on that, like probably I'd bet quite a bit unless you have some kind of read that they're fucking nuts or something. Maybe just to select like Jack 10, Jack 9 of diamonds and check those back and then bet everything else. 10, 6, 5. 10 eye boards. Generally, we want to just bet range here, I think. But we got the 6, 5, which is going to drive up our checking range pretty heavily, but we double block any, like, check raise type hands. We size up here if we do bet. It's kind of like a merge between 3 and 2, 1.8 or whatever. I'm going to look into that one. It's like I know we're going to want to be 55 and we're going to want to be 33 there mostly. And then probably have like some of our range that wants to go 85, but no overbets. We don't overbet on two-tone boards, like pretty much ever. And the reason is because, like, on two-tone boards, our pocket jacks and our pocket queens just don't have the equity they would on a rainbow board. So like, we'd be 125 on 10-6-5 rainbow with jacks, and queens probably some. But on 10-6-5 two-tone, we only get to, we're capped at 85% pot bet max. Sevens there, like, I just kind of merged in between the B55, B33 size. Because I think it's going to probably mix between both of them. But I could be wrong. I think I marked that. Yes. I got so many fucking hands to review. It's just ridiculous. Like, I put in like 4 hours on the weekend of review, 4.5. And got some done. Like, I reviewed quite a few of them, but still have a ton of review. So I think I'm going away for a few days here on a rig. I'm going to be on a drilling rig for a few days. And, yeah. look into doing some review anyway. I'll probably be busy out there. Try to keep my mind on work too, but I'll have some free time, and that's probably when I'll get to review some shit. Huh, 4-3 suited. Here's a interesting one. I think this guy just called an all in on the turn with an open-ended straight draw that didn't have any flush draw. So, fish. Big time fish. I'm not even sure how much money that lost, but I lost a lot of money. Because we're down to 83. We're down to 83 here. This is a 2K guaranteed, but doesn't really seem like we're supposed to get 200 here. We haven't even touched that yet. It's been running a long time, so 2-2. Probably just all in. I don't think we get small 3 bets here. Or squeezes, I should say. I'll mark it though. Do we ever squeeze to 7 here? 7's probably kind of okay. I don't think it'd be terrible. This guy's pretty tight. He has a pretty good hand, probably. 8s, yeah. Nobody has a diamond. So that's good. Yeah, 30. Do we have a small squeeze size there? Like, we're very polarized. Like, nope. Yeah, we do. Okay. Looking at a chart over here on the side. We do have small squeezes. Oh, wrong way. At 30, but at 29, queens would want to jam. Okay. So our jam's like A-okay, like it's not bad. Yeah. We can squeeze to like 7 there. Well, raise 2. I'm going to defend. These are worth quite a bit more than I thought they were. These, like, this is probably worth like a half a big blind. Probably a third of a big blind, somewhere in there. Without interaction. Check, check. We get a 5. So I pick up equity. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to get value here. Like, 20% pot, like, it's probably going to be the strategy. And then on the river, we go like pot. I don't really think we're getting... Whoops. Tables are popping up. Why? Oh, shit. I don't have an 8. I'm trying to type an 8. Oh, I got fuck all here. Take a stab at it. Did he call? I didn't see. I was busy bluffing over there. We get a fold. Yeah, like, I just don't know how we get value there. Like, it's not really, it's kind of hard to get value from a boat. Now we got top set. This is probably gonna still be a check raise, though. I think. Let's mark that 6-7 to review. Like small betting turn. Like I'm just trying to keep him out a lot of keep his range as wide as possible. Allow his ace jacks and ace tens and stuff to call. We get a queen on the turn. This guy's tight. Let's go 12, I guess. If he has a queen, we're getting a stack, so. Yeah. He thought about it, though. Got bill collectors calling me for my ex. It's annoying. Yeah, we got kids together too. Like, she doesn't like to pay her bills, apparently. I'm 32 now, so I don't really have the bill collector shit going anymore. I kind of got my shit together, so I don't really have to worry about it anymore. But now I get my shit together. I don't have bill collectors calling me for me anymore. Now I got bill collectors calling me for my ex. It's kind of funny. Think that might open some. To there was a question. Yeah, hijack 60. Does this ever open? Hijack 60. Hijack 60. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're done with that. 10-9. Yeah, it does. It does some. We could have opened it. It's kind of an counterintuitive, like, or an unintuitive open there, but it is. We get min raise too. Like I don't really think it matters all that much, but I'm not sure what my standard size has been in this tournament. Like 2.5 probably to 2, somewhere in there. I would like to 2.3, but I can't. So what was I gonna do? Yeah, that 10-9. Oh, like where's the line on that? Like when does it stop? The 10-9 off open. Like at 40, I don't think it's in there. Very rarely. Yeah. So it's not going to be lower, but King 9 comes in. I don't really see how we get away with it from this. We gotta dodge 2 sets. There we go. 0% each. I like seeing that being 0. We did have the best hand, so the best hand won. So that's good. I don't really think anybody did anything wrong there. I'm not sure. If this guy flatted off like 8 big blinds with the pocket 9s, then he did, but I would go with 7s there too. If in his bow, like nothing. 7s are pretty good. They run pretty good versus my opening range there. At least 50% equity. Oh, looks like we're on break again, guys. Thanks for sticking around for part 2 and join us for part 3. It looks like we're running pretty well on 888 so far, so awesome. All right, guys.